Hi, my name is Becca. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if not, welcome back. I'm a secular homeschooling mama to 3 small kiddos, and today we are going to chat all about what we do not do in our homeschool. So if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're watching other videos, you're reading blogs, you're reading books, and you're just being bombarded by all the information, and it can feel very overwhelming. You might feel like you have to do all the things that other people are doing in their homeschool, and that is not the case. So I'm hoping that this video offers some encouragement to you out there that you do not need to do all the things to have a successful homeschool. If you are new here, I have a almost 6-year-old, an almost 3-year-old, and a 3-month-old, and we've been homeschooling for about 1.5 years. So these are the things that we either have tried and did not work for us, or things that we just do not implement in our homeschool at all. The first thing that we do not do is we do not do circle time. We don't sit in a circle, we don't sing songs, we don't do books or story time, anything like that. We don't do anything like that in our school. It's just not something that we found beneficial. Now, have we sang songs and stuff to remember the days of the week and the months of the year? Sure. We do that because it's very easy for kids to be able to memorize things such as that to song, but we don't do any formal circle time. The second thing that we don't do in our homeschool is a morning basket. First of all, we don't do homeschooling just in the morning. During the school year, we really try to get that out of the way first thing in the morning, but during the summer, we're a little more lenient, or during seasons where we have other activities and such planned, we will fit it in where we can, but I don't have a specific basket or bin with worksheets and read aloud books or different things to get our brains kind of prepared and geared for the school day. I do have a video coming up about what we do to prepare for our school and how we do our school throughout the day, and that will be coming up here, but we don't do a morning basket. The third thing that we do not do is we do not do any sort of copy work, grammar, or writing at this time. My son is still in the process of learning to read, and I feel that if we are adding other things in there, it can become very complicated and overwhelming to a small child. Instead, we are focusing just on reading, and when we have a good grasp on that, we'll incorporate learning how to spell with All About Spelling, and we will grow from there. But I'm not adding that into our homeschool at this time. We just don't do that. Especially since we are a literature heavy household as well. We are reading tons of books here, and he's absorbing proper grammar through the books that we read, as well as how we are modeling, how we are speaking to him throughout the day. So we don't do grammar, no writing, and no copy work. The fourth thing that we do not do in our homeschools, we don't have a formal list of read aloud books or a list of books that we have to accomplish reading throughout the year. We do have curriculum that has books that are recommended or that you should be reading throughout as like your spines for that curriculum. But I often see other homeschool parents out there having a list of different books or chapter books that they are going to complete and do some sort of study on that book while they read it. And they want to accomplish, a chapter book a month or something like that. We do not do that in our homeschool. We already have plenty of books that are a requirement for us to read in our curriculum, and I want my son to be able to read whatever books he wants to throughout the year and not feel like he can't read those or become overwhelming for him or myself trying to get all of those books read within a certain amount of time. So we do have chapter books in series that he likes to read, and we read a couple chapters every night before bed. If you do want a video talking about some of the chapter books he enjoys reading, please leave a comment down below and I can make that video for you for some different ideas. Now, we do have books that I want to read to him, of course, like Charlotte's Web, Stuart Little, those more classical books. but I'm putting no pressure. Just whenever we finish a series that he likes or we're looking for something else to read, we will read those books in the interim, but there's not something that we're specifically including into our homeschool. The fifth thing that we do not do in our homeschool is an artist study. Now, this is something that we were incorporating before. If you've seen my kindergarten end of year wrap-up video, then you'd be aware. If not, I will leave that linked for you to watch next. But I found that a lot of the artist study, my son was just not interested in it at all, or it was bringing up topics that weren't appropriate for our family at this stage. So that's something that I really do want to incorporate into the future, since we are drawn to more of that classical type of learning and teaching here for our homeschool, but that's not something that we formally do at this time. And now the sixth thing that we do not do is a little controversial, and there's no judgment here if that's something that you do in your homeschool, but we do not do any apps, learning apps or anything like that in our homeschool. Our son is one that screen time really does affect his personality and how he acts, and so we limit the amount of screen time and exposure in our family, not just for that, for other reasons as well. But we want the majority of his learning to be coming from things that we are teaching him versus him doing on an app. Now, in the future, if we feel like that's something that would be beneficial to him or for our school, we'll certainly cross that bridge when we get to that point. But up until this point, we have not done any sort of apps. He doesn't have an iPad. There's no learning things that I have on my phone or anything like that that he has access to. We do different educational videos on YouTube and such as that to be able to that are a great addition into our homeschooling to help solidify a concept, but we have not done any learning apps. And those are the 6 things that we do not do in our homeschool. Please leave a comment down below, share what are some things that you do or maybe do not do in your homeschool. I hope this video offered some encouragement that you don't have to do all the things, even though it may seem like everyone else is. Give this video a thumbs up if this is the type of content that you like to watch here, so I can make more videos like this, and hit the subscribe button down below. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.